through, working through the introduction, changed over. Just move your cursor out of the way.
Right, I read this one as a money.
Yeah. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the Eve's auction room here this morning. My name is Grant Child, and we've just got 3 properties to run through for you here today. And it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you along. I've also got introducing Robin. She'll be looking after all the technology in the auction room here. As you'll see, our photos will come up very shortly. And we've also got one of our managers on hand, Craig Wilson, and we've got Gordon Stewart, Trevor Hansen and Karen Hawley also here available to assist you. Should your bids not take me to the end vendor's reserve price, I'll simply put a pause on the auction. We don't want to take too much of your time. One of the team will then step in, they will assist you and continue the negotiation process, at which time, once we reach conclusion, it will come back to me. I'll put the property to the floor, make any necessary amendments, and of course then the property will be sold to the highest bidder. Be very clear though, folks, if I don't sell the property here today and we close the auction formally, anybody can come forward with an offer, and that does include conditional buyers, and I can tell you in this current market conditions we're experiencing, there are plenty of them out there. So cash buyers will give you the first opportunity here today. The documentation has also been widely circulated for you throughout the marketing period, and as you see on the screen there, the Property Sale and Purchase Agreements Guide, the document put out by the Real Estate Authority, has certainly been provided for you. You bid today on the basis of us providing that document as well. Of course, the contract of sale, the one you see on the left-hand side of the screen, the draft, you've had the draft circulated for you to complete your research and your due diligence. So you bid today on that cash unconditional basis, folks. Obviously finalised copies of the contract are available in the stand outside of the auction room and have of course been emailed to our absentee bidders. Of course, it's a great opportunity here today also, buyers, to welcome our buyers that are viewing via live stream. And I can tell you with 2 of the properties today, we have got registered phone bidding, and they will be doing that via live stream to us as well. So welcome along, folks, and we certainly wish you the best in your endeavours as well. Let's just, I'm not going to go through that entire document, folks. By way of your bidding today, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood and accept that contract, but I will just quickly run through the conduct of today's auctions. Obviously, the owners have set reserve prices, subject to the reserve price being reached or breached in the highest bidder on the fall of the hammer today. You will be deemed as the purchaser, and there are only 2 very simple requirements of you on the completion of the auction. That is to firstly sign the contract, and of course for you folks that are watching live stream and bidding via telephone, I'm authorised to sign the contract on your behalf. The other obligation is, of course, to pay the deposit. We only ask for 10% of the purchase price here today. The balance is then payable on settlement date, and I'll confirm those dates as we work our way through our catalogue here today. Now, in the unlikely event of any disputed bidding, I'll simply re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. As I said, we do have authorised telephone bidding in place for both properties, or 2 of the 3 properties today. Those bidders will bid on the same terms and conditions as you do here in the auction room as well. So no issues as far as that is concerned. Just want to touch, folks, on vendor bidding. If you stall away from the vendor's reserve price, and I've only got 1 person participating in the auction, whether it be in the room here or via the telephone, I'll simply assist you to get you onto that negotiating platform by way of what we call vendor bids. Now, there's nothing to be afraid of as far as vendor bids are concerned. I will make it very clear if it is a vendor bid, I'm the only one that's authorised to bid on behalf of our sellers, and it will always be well and truly below the owner's reserve price, so no issues as far as that is concerned. So now would be an appropriate time, folks, that I'd be happy to answer any questions for your bidding confidence and clarity, and whilst you may be considering one of those, I also remind you of the COVID-19 regulations. You are required, if you haven't signed the registration form for contact tracing, then please make sure that you sign the document, and of course that is available in reception. There's plenty of sanitizer around the room, folks. Please make sure you help yourself to that, and we look forward to keeping you all nice and safe here in the auction room. So moving on today to the first offering today, and that is of course the property at number 23 Emmett Street. It has been marketed by Nathan Portelli, and this is one of those properties. It's a one. There's a couple of wonderful things came out of the 1950s, folks. Me being one, and 23 Emmett Street being the other. And for those of you that have viewed both and that viewed the property and know me, you know that we both offer you nice, soft, welcoming, neutral tones. When we look at the legal aspects of the property today, folks, you find that this property is commonly known as a cross-lease fee simple, all as described in Record of Title SA 34C Folio 162. There are no changes to the chattels list that has been circulated out there for you for your due diligence, and I remind you that 20 working days from today's date or such other date is mutually agreed between both parties as the settlement date set down, and of course there is the additional clause in the contract relating to COVID-19 should we move alert levels as well. So whilst I cover off the legal aspects, folks, that I've just gone through, I'll just ask you to visualise yourselves on this patio here, and just visualise yourselves and think about the times that you'll spend there with the kids playing out on the lawn there and imbibing on the deck there with family and friends. On the inside of the home, you've certainly got those stunning polished native timber floors there. That reminds you of the character of the 50s vintage that simply radiates around you in your day-to-day living. And of course, an abundance of natural light brings a spark to your day every day as well. So the location brings you the convenience of shopping. You've got golf, you've got cafes surrounding you, fine dining at some of the restaurants, and of course taking a movie down at the Tauranga crossing. But I would suggest to you buyers, instead of taking a punt on the GGs at the racecourse so close by, I would suggest taking a punt on this property here today. It's a great opportunity. Who'd like to send the bidding away now for number 23 Emmett Street? Phone bidders? $550,000 from our phone bidder now at 550. At $550,000 from our first phone bidder, working through our marketing consultant Craig Wilson. At $550,000, happy to take you in $20,000 rises from here. At $550, do we say 70? Here's your opportunity here. First call now at $550,000. Are we in or out? 570 we go. At $570,000 the bid with our second phone bidder now. That's straight back with Craig's bidder on the phone now at 590. At $590,000 still staying in 20s at this juncture. Here's your opportunity here. At $590,000 are we in or out? First call now. Second time for our phone bidder. Are we in or out? Here's your opportunity here. What about your buyer, Craig? Back in again at 20 now at 610. At 610 against your bidder on the phone there, Craig. Where do we go from here? At $610,000, here's your opportunity here. For 610, take me through 20 more if you will. Your chance here. What about you folks in the room? You don't have to leave it all to the phone bidders now. At $610,000, first call now. Here's your opportunity, folks. Second time, I look for another $20,000 rise. Third and final opportunity. Are you in or out? Here's your chance now. Well, you stall, folks. I'll call $630,000 on behalf of the owner there. Very clear vendor bid now. At $630,000, who says go from here? Is it your buyer, Craig? Or, well, we've got the two Craigs with buyers here, so whichever one of you, it's a vendor bid at this point in time. Come in if you will. First call now. At $630,000, 50 here. At $650 we go with Craig Hilton's buyer now at 650. At $650,000, are we in or out? What does your buyer, Craig Wilson, say? Pardon? Five. Take your five, no problems at all at 655. At 655, I took the 5 from them, Craig Hilton. I'll treat your buyer exactly the same here. At $655,000, what about you folks in the room here? Here's your opportunity now. $655,000 the bid here. First call now at $650 for your slice of paradise at 23 Emmett Street. And creating a wonderful opportunity. Think about the low maintenance aspect. Second call now. Here's your opportunity at $655,000. If you want the opportunity to discuss with our sellers, you need to let me know now. Third, final opportunity. Are we done and finished and silent here at 23 Emmett Street? If I don't get any further bids, we'll pause. Highest bidder negotiates with our sellers here today. In or outs? 2.5. Take your 2.5 then, no problems at all. At 657.5 we go now. At 657.5, straight back to you, Craig Wilson. What does your buyer say to that? Here's their opportunity now. First call now. Are they in or out? Second time. Final opportunity here. Third, final call now for your buyer to come back in, Craig. Are they in or out? Folks, I'll put a pause on the auction at this juncture and we'll just take some instructions from our owners. Just pausing at the moment, just pausing the live stream. For those of you, except Craig Hilton, that are on the Zoom call, can you please go off and watch it on the live stream, please? Pressing on, folks, 214A Mangatapu Road is the next property we've got up for you here this afternoon. This property in particular being a 2018 construction to bring you peace of mind and quality modern day living. When you take possession of the keys of this property here, folks, you also take possession of approximately 321 square metres, and that is all as described in a record of title 556445 as an estate in fee simple. As far as the chattels list is concerned, I can confirm for you that there is no change to the document that has been circulated by Nathan Patelli, the marketing consultant for this property, and again your settlement date 20 working days from today's date or such other date is mutually agreed between both parties, unless of course we move levels in terms of the COVID-19 requirements, and that will all be covered in the additional clause inserted into the contract. I take you now to this glamorous kitchen, folks. It's a striking laboratory for your culinary exploration here. Sleek in design and definitely bulky in practicality as well. And that certainly complements that wonderful 178 square metre dwelling with panache indeed. Being a habitat more than a house, folks, this one can be classed as a well-feathered nest for those who savour stylish living. Now, money can't buy happiness, folks, but it can buy you 214A Mangatapu Road to bring you the happiness that you deserve. In your hands, buyers, where do we say go for this one? I do have authorised telephone bidding on this one as well. Who says go first? The opportunity is now. Are we in or out? $800,000 then. It's an opening bid now with our phone bidder with Craig Hilton now at $800,000. I'll take you along and $20,000 right up. Take 9 immediate retort now, and immediate retort in the auction room here at $900,000. At $900,000, here's your opportunity now, folks, at 900. At 900, 2 takes me to an even million now. Here's your opportunity now. First call now. Second time. Straight to $1 million with our phone bidder now at $1 million. At $1 million it is. At $1 million with your bidder on the phone there, Craig, and you're bidding via Zoom, but you've got your microphone muted. If you want to talk to me, you need to unmute. At $1 million even it is with Craig's 25. I'll take you 25, no problems at all. At $1,025,000 we go. It's seated here in the room against your buyer on the phone there, Craig, against everybody else on the floor here at $1,025,000. Once I call now, $1,025,000, are we in? Second call now at $1,025,000. $1,050,000 now. At $1,050,000 we go. Straight back to your buyer. Is it there, Craig? $1,075,000, shall we say? Bids currently at $1,050,000, as you see clearly on the screen there at $1,050,000. Where do we say go from here? Your opportunity is here. First call now at $1,050,000. Take me to $75,000 if you will. Second time now at $1,050,000. Are you in or out? Third. Final opportunity. Are we done? 75 we go. At $1,075,000. 1-1 it is. 1.1. At 1.1 it is with Craig's bidder on the phone here now. At $1,100,000, you'll talk from there, Craig. What do you say from here? At $1,100,000 even it is. At $1,000,001, what do we say? How about you, the rest of you in the room there? You don't have to wait now. Your opportunity is here at $1,100,000. First call now at $1,100,000. Are we in or out? Your opportunity is here for your slice of paradise in Mangatapu Road. Second call now. Your opportunity is here. Pardon?
Take 10.
Take your 10, no problems at all. 1,110,000. At 1,110,20, straight back immediate retort with Craig Hilton's buyer on the phone. At 1,120,000. At 1,120,000, back to you for 10 more if you will. At $1,120,000, what's your buyer saying from here, Craig? Your opportunity is right here, right
20.
now.
20.
Beautiful. Loving your work there at $1,140,000 the bid here now. At $1,140,000, be very, very clear, folks. At this juncture, my instructions are clear from the owners. We sell the property to the highest bidder now. At $1,140,000, selling away now at $1,140,000. Pardon? Got your 10 there at $1,150,000 here. At $1,150,000, there it is down here. At $1,150,000, are we in or out? Invite you back again there, Craig, with your buyer here. At $1,150,000, be very clear. We sell the property to the highest bidder here now. First call now, are they in or out? Second time for your slice of Mangatapu paradise. Third, final call now. Are we done, finished and silent? Pardon? 5. Take a bid then at 5. $1,155,000 bid down here at 1150. And all the ones and the fives all stacked up together, selling away here at $1,155,000. Out it goes then. What does your buyer there say on the phone there, Craig? First call now. Their opportunity is right here, right now. Think about the low maintenance aspect of the property now. Second time, their time runs low. Are they in or out? Have we got their absolute 100% best for the third and final time now? I sell the property. It goes, out it goes, it's going. Sold at $1,155,000. Of course, congratulations to our buyers here in the room. Commiserations to our bidders on the phone. And of course, if you're looking for something like this, have a talk to Nathan. He might be able to find you something else. One more to go, folks. We'll be back with you in a moment. And we will also have some instructions on our first property. Right, moving on to our third and final property for this morning's session, folks. Property at number 7A Kia Street, and of course that was marketed by Anthony Nunes and done a sterling job indeed. Built for those who enjoy their personal time, and that is very clearly evident as you see the property there. Very little or no maintenance required, so just the opportunity to enjoy life. Looking at the legal aspects of the property, it is described as an estate in fee simple, 373 square metres more or less being your land holding, and unique identifier or record of title 226350 certainly confirms that legal aspect. My understanding is there's been no additions or deletions to the chattels list for this property, and the settlement date has been set for the 29th of May 2020, of course, or by earlier agreement between both parties, unless, of course, with all of the properties COVID-19 causes a move in alert levels, then it will be in accordance with the clause inserted into the contract. Back to the property we go, modern and stylish, warm in ambience and of course in temperature, and that's created by that sun that just pours into the property all day long. You've got the 4 ranch sliders that open out to that wonderful private deck, which is a great place for you to chill out and just enjoy life, or indeed entertain family and friends. You're in a location here, folks, with a strong family reputation and definitely nice and handy to everything that Tauranga has got to offer. So in your hands for this one, buyers, where would you like to say go from this one? I have no registered telephone bidders on this one. Your chance here, only for those of you in the room here, your chance is right here, right now. Looking for an opening bid now for number 7A Kia Street. Think about the low maintenance aspect of the property, the wonderful lifestyle that accords you, and of course the wonderful location indeed. First call now for an opening bid. You set the benchmark. I don't mind where it is. You set the benchmark and I'm happy to work with you from here. Second call now for a start, wherever it may be. Third, final opportunity. Are we in or out now? Your chances here. Well, there'll be no bids on the property, Anthony. I'm going to formally close the auction and hand that back to you. Leave you to continue with your good work. And of course, in due course, we will take some instructions and we will revert back to our first property once I've got those instructions. Go to number 23 Emmett Street, folks. I've got some very clear instructions, and I now have an amended bid at $675,000, and my instructions are very clear. At $675,000, we sell the property to the highest bidder here today. I'll take any denomination you wish on top of that. Your chances right here. We're selling to the highest bidder. Be very clear today, folks. Now selling. On the market to sell here today, folks. You can see the now selling flashing on the screen here. First call now for any advance on at $675,000 for your slice of Greenton paradise. Think about the location. Second call now. Out it goes then. For your third and final call, folks, at $675,000. I'll take anything you wish on top. It goes. Sold at $675,000. Of course, congratulations to our buyers and congratulations to our sellers. Of course, congratulations goes to all of our buyers and sellers for the 3 properties here today, folks. And on behalf of the team at Eves, thank you for your attendance. Good luck with our live stream viewers, and we will see you back here this afternoon for one more property at 1 o'clock.